Hello and welcome back to Boring Dad Gaming, where today we're going to be playing some more Wildermyth. We'll dive into our saver and continue our story. Not quite sure who these two are. Perhaps it will become apparent. So when we left off, I think we were getting ready to assault the final tile on the map. This Brownstone Arcanery, so let's go over here. We'll send all our heroes. I think we've done pretty well. I didn't reinforce these other squares, but we have got all the resources that are available there. Investigate. Okay. I think... Okay, I was going to patrol the ground and just get rid of the infestation, but it's gone on to yonder town. None of us knew what had changed the beasts who roamed our wilds. We knew something lived inside them. Blue, burning hate that frenzied them, then left them still. A stone sentence, worse and more deadly than any venom. Today we would finally find out where it came from, and why it wouldn't stop. Well, Brownstone Arcanery looks mostly intact. But we should still stay ready. Quill, anything?
I don't know, but believe me, I'm not falling asleep back here. Personally, I'm done expecting things to go smoothly. Yeah, you depress me.
Their approach to the town of Brownstone Arcanery is completely silent. God, it's got infestation going on down there as well. Explore the town. So we've got a few buildings here. Quite a big map, actually. So what we'll do, we'll split the party again. We'll take Xanatha and Lanar. We'll go first of all into this building. That's empty, so we'll bring Xanatha out. She's got the Guardian ability. I think it's actually Sentinel now, isn't it? So she'll be able to guard against anything. Oh. Hello. Got some stone people up here. Alright, so Roka, you can go next, and we'll bring you up to this doorway. Got her great sword now. Lanar, let's bring you up to wall with Xanatha. And Quill will wall with Roka here. It's quiet. Okay, there's another building here. But let's come up to this tile here at the end of our green move. Here we go, Still Market.
They're all stuck, aren't they? Abominable. And how many more are there?
There's tracks. They go up to that barn door. I wonder if there's more stone people in there. Whatever did this could still be inside.
Garoo!
Foe cards. We've got a Gorgon, Bogmore, Rager and Raccoon. And do we think they're probably in here? Could be in here. I do not know. Still Xanatha's turn though. It's actually refreshed her turn. So we could go here and open the door. Ooh, we've got the Gorgon. So let's go behind this bookcase, and then if it comes near us, we can do our sentinel jump. I think what we'll do is... Where's the door to this place? It's here, isn't it? So let's just go around directly to it. Lanar will bring up in support. Quill. Don't really want to get ahead of myself. But equally, there aren't any enemies yet, so let's bring them up here. I don't think they can open doors. I think we're the only units... Oh, okay, well, that'll do that. Pinning toxin. Took cover. Ooh, something coming in behind us. 2 armor shredded. That's not good. Killed it, though. I love that skill, the fire thing. Return fire. Some scenery grants cover. Scenery that gives partial cover or good cover provides protection to adjacent units. Attacks passing through the scenery, like we saw on the thing over there, have a chance to damage the scenery instead of the unit. It's pretty cool. And now we've got this Bogmore coming up behind, so that's a bit of a surprise. So maybe we'll get the Interfuse attack in first in case we do a Splinter Blast or something like that. Splinter Blast, you see. What does the fire do? Discus. Splinter Blast, Shackle. That's a pin. Greater Constrict. 5 magic damage, 6 range. A powerful snake of animated fabric coils around an enemy, applying 2 hobble and crushing out its life. Alright, that sounds pretty good. Let's do that on this. 81% chance to hit. Only did 2 damage. Possibly because it had magic defense. So we'll bring Xanatha in now. I'm not sure what that tile means. Maybe it means that's a higher chance of hit because it's technically from a different angle. I think that's what it is. Did the 5 damage. I'm tempted to come up and get this Bogmore, but do I know how far he's going to move? Maybe I'll come here and Guardian. And then Quill. Oh, we can see him around this corner. So let's shoot. 85%. Decent chance. There we go, and did the stunt, so took most of his health off. If we get Guardian, oh, Noxious Tongue. Missed, I think. Guardian's triggered. I don't know if we hit it. Stuff's happening. Oh, Xanatha took a big hit there. Okay, I'm guessing that Guardian didn't trigger because he's still got a lot of health. Let's actually try and kill him with Roka. And she can move up here. Quill, or I don't know. I think we can kill this Gorgon anyway, so let's just do that. Blocked it. Do Greater Constrict again. It's 100% chance to hit. 3 damage. Okay. I mean, Quill can't move far enough. Is that door open? Oh, it is, you know. That door's open. That's brilliant. I thought it was closed. But as it is, we can shoot through it. Gotcha. There's still a Rager or something around, isn't there? I'll just get Lanar to come out this way. Ooh, she took a damage because of being on this tile. I don't really want to walk over the tile, so let's just retreat this way. Bring her around here. I think her battle might be over. So with Roka, we'll go around to this last barn. I think we're still missing a Rager, aren't we? We'll do our best to bring people up. Well, I might Shadow Step. I call it Shadow Step. It's called Silk Step, but I'm going to call it Shadow Step. We'll get Roka. We'll just let their turn expire, I think. I mean, we may as well move her, I guess. Oh, something is knocking at the door. What is it? It's the Rager. Well, let's come over here and we'll attack it from this angle. So that Quill can just come here and shoot at it. I think that might be it. Still have a barns check out. In that case, this... Okay, so we've got to come all the way over here. I see. I guess we could get Lanar to come over. Xanathar, unfortunately, is very hurt. So we'll leave Roka. And I'll just bring you here. Interfuse with the Bale, maybe? As we're here. Roka has done her move. Get Quill to come up this far. Xanathar, I'm gonna keep her back. There, Roka. Bring her there. Lanar, you can stay there. Quill. You can Silk Step there. Xanathar will just wall these two and Sentinel. And it's a Roka. We'll do the honours. Another Gorgon. And some Rose. Come here and we will Guardian. Lanar, you can come here. Quill, I'll come here. And Xanathar, we will bring you in, but we'll keep you at the back here. Somewhat protected. Got a row. Got the Sentinel on it. And a row there. Maybe bring Quill up behind this bit of cover. Got the Gorgon there. But we're going to shoot at the row first. Lanar, maybe we could attack with you next if we interfuse with that bucket. Maybe not. Clay pot. We'll try Scalding Rain. Roka. Kinda want the Gorgon to come to us. It's Guardian. And she can Sentinel. And if it does come around the corner. Nourished by Corruption. I think that may be giving it more HP. Kinda looks like it. Low chance of, well, lower chance. Maybe because he was around the corner. Roka can actually get there now, though. So we're going to hit it. 91%, 6 damage, 2 blocked. %of Scalding range, sure, we'll do that. Dodged it. Okay. Xanathar, I'm not going to even risk it. I'll bring her here and Sentinel in case it moves. Damn, it's hit Roka. Okay, so we'll give it a shot. Another 4 damage. We'll bring Xanathar in if it looks like we need to finish it off. We're going to hit 91, 6 damage. It's actually killed it. There we go. Good stuff. A couple of level ups. We found Snakestone Scarf. +5 dodge. Give that to Quill. Maybe Roka, she's quite low on dodge. Xanathar Flaxen is now a Blue Horn Warrior. Wolfball passive. After a successful kill, Xanathar's allies gain +2 speed for this and the following turn. Xanathar's melee attacks deal +1, that sounds pretty good. Xanathar will counter-attack after a successful melee block or dodge. Or we can upgrade her to Sentinel. Does she not already have Sentinel? Oh, Sentinel interrupts enemy movement. go for just the straight up +1 damage. Bloodhorn Mystic, Ignite. Once per turn, as a single action, Lanar pulls motes of heat out of the air and gathers them into a single point, creating an interfused blaze on a tile with debris. Okay. Lanar's presence is charged against his foes, dealing 2 true damage to hostile creatures who enter adjacency with him for any reason. So basically, any creature that gets within a tile of him he's gonna do 2 damage to them, which isn't bad. Lanar briefly interfuses with an enemy, and I'm not sure about that one. Upgrade Myth Weaver. Lord down +2 damage, +3 range. Greater Constrict, +1 damage, +1 hobble. Lightning Learning. As a swift action, destroy a book or statue to grant an ally or yourself +3 potency. You know what? I might even re-roll these. Tinker. Once per combat, as a swift action, Lanar grants 3 armor and 2 warding to himself or a nearby ally for 2 turns. Once per combat, okay. I mean, that would have been good on Xanatha for that combat when she was down to low HP. Humanist. Advanced Infusions. Mechanisms. Applies poison to enemies who step next to it. Upgrade Shackles. Upgrade Stunning Barrage. Activate Sharknado. Shardnado, not Sharknado, that's a film. Bard. Lanar reduces the cost of recruit jobs by 1. +5 stunt chance to all heroes in the party. Upgrade that again. I don't really want to take another 4 points. I'm going to take Tinker. I think that extra armor would be very good.
That could have gone worse.
Yes, but...
Did you even help?
The hulking carcass steams from its many wounds. Hideous convulsions course along its appendages to the extremities of its body. Then... Swipe!
Oh!
Hey, it's got... The thing's tremendous tail flicks across the barn. It plucks up Lanar like he's a straw doll, his weapons falling uselessly from his hands as it pulls him in. Lanar, don't panic! A voice leaks from Lanar's mouth. It's a wrong voice, weird and discordant, like someone fretting and plucking a fiddle who's never picked one up.
Still yourselves, bone stacks. This one speaks my words. I can make it die. You are not alike to us, weak lungs and small minds, stacks of splintering bones, thin blood that will so readily betray you. Why flail for your lives? So noisy.
You can survive this, just put him down.
You think I flail for life as you do? I am Gorgon, the master Ulstrix has promised us. Silence.
The voice dissolves into a sound like rain or distant waves. Wriggling grips tighten. A tentacle invades Lanar's ear.
Stop!
Quill leaps forward, his bow drawn back, an arrow knocked. He looses.
Stop, I said!
The arrow sinks into the great beast's neck. Lanar falls free of its tendrils. Ugh! As Roka and Xanatha rush over to make certain of the Gorgon's demise, Quill hesitantly takes Lanar's shoulders, holding him steady.
You're still alive, Lanar.
A strange stony affliction spreads from Lanar's ear.
Whoa.
Lanar?
This isn't over. I saw its mind.
This stone was in its claws. Lanar takes the stone from Roka's palm, turning it in front of his eyes, catching slender sunbeams that slice the barn wall. The strange polyhedral stone is slick with Gorgon blood.
Epichrist.
Each face is graven with an intricate image. The word in the Gorgon's head was Epichrist.
This town, Brownstone Academy, these petrified people, even this monster, insignificant in the coming epoch.
The epicryst glistens, sticky and blue.
The Gorgons have a master. Ulstrix is called. He's looking for something, some myth or secret. I think the riddle is in this stone. I think we have to find out what Ulstrix wants.
And make sure he doesn't get it. Oh, I've got a choice here. I think it's a fairly easy choice. Lanar could gain 35 Loner, which I'm not entirely sure what that does, but loses 25 Charisma. Not sure what that does. However, Quillfang will gain plus 10 Retirement Age. He's already gained a couple of those, I think, but we're gonna... Oh, that's both of them. That's not a choice. That's just what's happened. There we go. That was Chapter 1. So let's have a look at the summary. Victory. Safe tiles, 8. Towns, 1. Infested tiles remaining, 0. Lurking threats remaining, 0. 10 years of peace follow. Over here are our resources. We've got 16 legacy points. We've gained heartwoods, hides, ingots, fabrics, and spell threads. What does this mean? Well, this means that we can upgrade our equipment. We're losing some of the... it says here, our victory has undermined the enemy's plans. They've been weakened, so they're going to lose some of the cards that they'd accrued. During the years of peace, the Gorgon's mark grew and crusted over to cover one side of Lanar's face. It would be a grim reminder of the encounter that day in the Brownstone Arcanery barn. On his more civilized days, Quill would drop into town for gossip and tool repairs. But on the whole, he felt clear-headed only amongst wilder kin. Xanatha lost sleep, spending whole weeks watching a secluded hovel. She wondered always when a disturbing secret might spill out. But wariness works both ways. I'm a little bit flattered. Xanatha and Lanar were stopped by a travelling man, a resident of that small village in Turning Lord of Mesa, where the Great One once feasted. He thanked them again for slaying the monster and ending the darkest days of his life. Xanatha laughed awkwardly at the man's earnest praise. Transformations. Wolf Claw. 5 to 8 melee damage. Quill rakes a nearby foe with his monstrous claws. Damage 4 to 7. So the thing about this is that we now can't use our bow because this wolf claw cannot operate a bow. So we have to switch to crossbows. Doesn't really specify that here, but that is what has happened. Here we go, this is our equipment screen where we can upgrade this stuff. We can do it in any order, but we have this single pool of resources from which to do it. Now, in terms of Lanar, in terms of his armour, what's he got? He's got mystic armour at the moment. If he goes to a robe, gains armour, gains warding, gains a lot of warding, and spell damage. That seems pretty good. This would require 3 of our 6 fabrics, 2 of our 3 spell threads. Seems like quite a good thing to do. Or there's this, which is more armour, less warding, less spell damage, less resources. That takes a lot of resources. I'm inclined to go towards the road, but we're going to have to sort of figure out what we upgrade here, because there's going to be stuff that we really want, and it's not necessarily armor for Lanar. If we were to upgrade his staff, 1 of our 10 heartwoods, 2 of our you see. So if we upgraded his staff instead, it would increase his spell damage. However, we wouldn't be able to upgrade his armor because it would use too many spell threads. So I think maybe I'll focus more on weapons. Let's have a look at Quill. So all the two-handed weapons are greyed out now. We don't need to make him a melee weapon because his claw sounds like a pretty nice melee weapon, but maybe we can upgrade his crossbow. So for the cost of 1 ingot, 4 heartwood, 1 hide and 1 fabric, he would get extra damage, increases range slightly, increases stunt damage. If we were to do this, it would take a lot of resources, but is obviously better. So that's a possibility. We go down to the... So that's knockback, and what does this one do? I mean, this is just better. We should be using the hammer. It's just better, isn't it? I mean, the greatsword does have the block and a bit more accuracy. But here's the thing: we don't have enough ingots to craft it. We could at the cost of 2 legacy points. +1 damage, +1 stunt damage. So you could say that maybe for the cost that isn't worth it. Okay. And then we have Bone Spit on Xanathar, which we can upgrade. Plus damage, plus stun damage, and apart from the Heartwoods, which it takes a lot of, it's not too demanding. At some point we're going to have to make a call on this stuff. So if we did this, we wouldn't be able to upgrade the crossbow because of the Heartwoods required. What does Bone Spit actually do? Yeah, I just wonder if maybe we give the greatsword to Xanathar. Maybe we actually upgrade the armor of the warriors. So if we were to go up to... We're still wearing Humble Ginnings. So if we go up to Brawl Guard, we gain +1 armor, +10 stun chance and 5 dodge, which sounds pretty cool. Or that's a light armor option. Or we can go to Mail, which is a heavier option. We do reduce speed, we gain a lot more armor though, but we lose dodge. I quite like this, having the more armor and the stun chance and the dodge is quite nice. I think I'm going to call it, and we're going to do this. We can re-roll, I think. Or not. Brawl Guard? No, that's fine, we'll just call it that. Xanathar, maybe we'll take her down the heavy armor route. So she's less quick, but got way more armor. Not entirely happy with that. She can still upgrade the thing, but let's go up to... Oh, we've actually got the decent hunter's armor. The grey bark. We could actually turn it into this one. We would lose armor. I mean, bear in mind he is a melee unit. We'd lose an armor, bit of warding. We would gain a lot of dodge and a bit more speed. And I'm tempted to do it because I want to keep him as a ranged character. Or do we lean into the wolf element of it? I think we use that for emergencies. So I'm going to, for the cost of only 1 hide, move from Greybark to Travel Traff. There we go. And we've got Lanar. We could do this. We could give him Dusty Drab, so more armor, more warding, more spell damage. Could be good. Can we still do anything with his staff? We actually can. We can take it to a level 2 staff if necessary. A lot of resources to use. This would increase his damage, but I don't know if that's... No, the spell damage here, but it does increase that by 2 as well, and stunt damage, so... That might be quite good. We could do a level 3 crossbow on Quill. +2 damage, +1 range, +2 stunt damage. That might be quite good, you know. I'm going to do that. What should we call it? Let's call it Viper Song. Ooh, that's nice. So, we have remaining 1 Heartwood, 4 hides, 1 spell thread. I expect we're kind of reached the limits of what we can craft now. Out of interest, can I still do it? It would cost 8 learning points to craft this. Does she lose the knockback, though? No, you still get it. We've got 16 learning points. Do we use 8 of them to upgrade our hammer? Possibly. You know what? You get legacy points as you play. Oh, if we had one more, we could take it straight to level 3. You know what? I'm doing it. I'm going to do it. And we're going to call it... Ooh. I'm going to call it the Star Smasher. There we go. We have 3 hides left and 1 spell thread, but I think for all intents and purposes, we've run out of stuff to do here. Still wearing the Mystic Armor. Did we upgrade anything on him? I don't think we did we? Did we not upgrade his armor? I think I might use another 4 legacy points to upgrade his robe, just to get the extra spell damage and stuff. I could use 2 to do his staff as well. Alright, I'm doing it. I'll call it Night Staff. Night Staff, chasing away the day stuff. Okay, we're going to... Oh, it's cost 5 now. It's going to be all our legacy points, but I'm going to do it. Ember Gown, that sounds fun. And there we have it. We've done as much upgrading as I think I'm going to do here. We've got some better armor options. We've got a tier 3 weapon, a tier 2 weapon. Everyone is better equipped though going into the next one, so let's head off. Xanatha fell into the work of deciphering the Epicryst. If this is true, it hasn't always gone smoothly and progress has mostly dripped along. The meanings of the weird stone have remained inscrutable for years. But today, something in her research slides into place. It's always about heroes, isn't it? And she can now guess where their enemies might be. It explains why we've had a few years of relative peace. Do you see what I mean? Here, imagine you're trying to raise an army. What's the first thing you would do? Raise an army? Right, an army, out of just normal folks.
Well, I suppose I'd do what other leaders in history have done, which is... well, I'd have to study that.
A symbol. You'd want a symbol to rally support, wouldn't you? Especially if your people are ancients and set in their ways.
So what you're saying is our Ulstrix, our master of Gorgons, needs this thing. Now, what is it, some kind of divine spear? As a symbol to help convince the other Gorgons to follow it?
Yes, that's what I believe. And why does it need to do that? Why does it need the spear, or why does it need the support of others like it? What is Ulstrix? Ask yourself. All I had to go on was a rock. I was able to find other records of epicrysts. Rubbings, that was my first clue. An epicryst is like an ancient storytelling device, a way for telling a time-honoured myth, but maybe in a different order or fashion. That's what I think. Anyway, sorry, I'm getting swept up. I checked the story elements here against some of our older legends. You know that tall tale, kind of a poem or a song in some places? Queen of the Seas? No, but get to the point. Our stone tells almost the same story. Almost. And according to our version, the spear was laid to rest in a named cavern. It's on one of our maps.
So that gives us an advantage, right? We know where it is.
But they've got a pretty big head start, so...
I don't know if it's anything to do with this, but Gorgon sightings are picking up again. Now seems like a good time for us to get started. We've all changed, remember? All the havoc those things caused, and we couldn't stop them.
But we're ready this time, aren't we? Knowledge is a knife to cut through destiny's net. We go well armed. The shadow deepens. All monster groups will draw an extra monster card in every battle. And here we are, Chapter 2. Investigate Guduk's altar. 350 days left. Clear Gorgon sites to get more time. As you can see, we kind of start off on largely the same map that we had before. We've got Blythedale, Davmark Spire. They've all got a certain amount of defence on them now, which is good. And we have more of these. Well, the fog of war has been swept away, and we've got more of these tiles now. We've got a bridge into one there. We've got a bridge into one there. We've got forest and stuff. That's good Oxalta. That's our ultimate target. But as in Chapter 1, what we'll probably do is clear the other tiles, gather resources, and then use those to be able to upgrade again at the end of this chapter. But we'll leave it there. When we come back, we'll dive into Chapter 2. We'll start scouting sites and fighting Gorgons and all the good stuff. But yeah, so thanks very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this. If you did, then please do hit the like button on the video and subscribe to the channel as well. That would be amazing. And in the meantime, I hope to see you again for more Wildermyth. Bye for now.